Hello, this is Luis Eskenazi with the first installment of the Lifestyle Medicine series. Today we will be talking a few minutes about whole food plant-based um, diets. And what's so good about a whole food plant-based diet is the title of the whole talk. Today we'll only be doing the first few minutes of the introduction. The overview over the next couple of sessions, which will each be about 5 minutes, is the overview of healthiest diets, chronic disease trends, diet and chronic disease, why prevention is key, inflammation and chronic disease, the food industry lobby and its health effects, what are blue zones, what are the differences between macronutrients and micronutrients, and how to start a plant-based diet. First, I would want to discuss the types of diet choices people have. Now, the standard American diet is also called SAD. It has the typical four food groups: dairy, meat, grains, fruits, and vegetables. There's also the fad of the Atkins, keto, paleo, where you have high protein, usually it's meat related protein, high fat, and low carb, which is very effective at losing weight initially, but later on can create problems because of the unsustainability of eating a lot of animal fats and proteins. There's, of course, the American Diabetic Association diet, more for diabetics, the American Heart Association diet, which is more for people with heart disease, the DASH diet, which is designed for people with hypertension, the Mediterranean diets, which is a very nice transition into the whole food plant-based diet with a little bit of the standard American diet as the condiments. And then there's vegetarians of different types, including semi-lacto, ovo pesco, lacto meaning dairy, ovo meaning eggs, and pesco meaning fish. So there's variations of that. And there's also something called the nutritarian diet, coined by Dr. Furman. There's also the whole food plant-based diet, which includes no refined enriched foods and only plants. And this is what we will be focusing on during our talk. There's many other terms for diets, including flexitarian, which includes one who adopts a semi-vegetarian diet, eating some meat or fish only occasionally. Pescatarian, again, which is fish and seafood are okay, but no meat, mammals, or poultry. There's Poultarian, which is really poultry but no meat. Reducitarian, one who gradually reduces consumption of animal fats and slowly cutting them out gradually. That's also good. And a raw vegan, which is vegans but no processed food or food cooked at high temperatures. There's the vegan diet, which is only plant-based but and no meat, fish, eggs, or dairy. But these people usually will eat processed foods that are usually high in unhealthy contents. And then there's vegetarian, which is no fish or meat, but are okay with eggs and dairy in many cases. And those are the variety of different types of diets. And the summary of the healthiest diets would be the whole food plant-based diet, which is the best, the vegans, but not the junk or processed food, vegetarians, either lacto, ovo, pesco, and the nutritarian or flexitarian, which is maybe a little bit of a balance. And between the standard American diet and the nutritarian diet, which is again coined by a Dr. Furman, which we will discuss later, the different founders and shakers of the movement. The nutritarian is vegetable based, lots of fruits, beans, seeds, and nuts. Oils are primarily sparingly. Animal products only 0 to 3 times a week, and nutrients dense calories. The standard diet has grain based, lots of dairy and meat, oils, animal products 2 to 4 times a day, and nutrient poor calories. This is the ending of today's introduction of the different types of diets, and we will continue with our next series with more information on this lifestyle medicine series. Thank you. And thank you for joining me.